work that I'll be talking about is something familiar to many people, the microcredit part of it. We built it up as a small thing, but it grew into a big bank. It was doing something very tiny little thing in one village, and then growing it into a large institution. And with a very special kind of features of that bank. It's a bank which lends money to extremely poor people, particularly poor women. And it grew over years, lending money. But the bank is owned by those poor women. That's a very special feature. We have so many problems to solve because money-chasing economy has created so many problems for us. They have solved many problems, but they created many problems. We are stuck with all those problems, the financial crisis and all the crises that we talk about, food crisis, environmental crisis, and then now the debt crisis, you name it. And today it looks like the whole system is going to crumble. For good reason, because there is something not right within that system. All the efforts we are making is efforts to just overcome the problem with a temporary solution. I said temporary solution take us another couple of years. It will work for a while, again it will collapse. You need a fundamental change. And fundamental change means you have to redesign the whole structure. Design a system where we can express ourselves as a real human being. It's easy to become Superman, and you can make a lot of money as a Superman. I said the important thing is not Superman. Important thing is superhuman being or a regular human being. If you become a regular human being, then we feel that we created a world that we feel comfortable with, not feel threatened about something or other. So that's the kind of challenge we have right now. And the idea of social business could be one building block in that structure that we are talking about. And if that can be adopted and can be practiced, and then young people and creative people and business people can see enormous possibility of using this idea of business, of social business, to solve all the problems. Because today we have enormous capacity, enormous technology in our command. But unfortunately, we use this technology to make money. We are not using it for other purposes because there is no door to take this technology to solve the problems. So I said, social business is opening that door. Once that door is open, then we can bring all our creative ideas, all our creative abilities and our technology to solve the problems we have. No problem can stand in front of the human creativity. And I believe in it. Simply we never directed our creativity in that direction. And we need to find a way how to direct this. I'm not a great admirer of welfare system. I know that people need to be helped. I agree 100% on that. When they're in trouble, definitely it's a responsibility of the society as a whole to support the person who is in trouble. But that support should be for a limited period. The real responsibility of the society is not only to give the support, at the same time, second part of the thing, help the person to go out and be on his own or on her own. That part of the responsibility society doesn't perform, and that's a welfare system. So we put them in, but never help them to get out. As a result, you have the third generation unemployed and the fourth generation unemployed. And I was told in Germany they have 7th generation unemployed. This is a crazy thing. It's just not it cannot be acceptable in any civilized human society to make it, because you're destroying their lives. It takes part an hour to design a business, a social business, for the only purpose of employing 10 unemployed people. If you can do that, you have opened up a completely new world. Because profit-making ideas will never take you in this direction. It has to come from another direction. And that direction, I'm talking about the selfless direction or the social direction. I create this company not to make money for myself. I delete myself from all profit ideas. All I want to see, can I, as a human being, as a creative person, design a business which will solve the problems of 10 unemployed people. And if each one of us do that, each one will do it in a different way. But collectively, we will treasure of information, treasure of experience. And all we have to do, expand these ideas. And the whole problem of unemployment, welfare disappears completely. And when I say 10 unemployed people, you can make it difficult for you. You can say 10 people who are on benefits. I want to create their liking, not forcing them. Their interest will be to jump in and say, hey, this is just the right kind of thing for me. And it's possible. And that's the solution.
So I want to take up the idea. I'd like 10 unemployed people to come to train as puppeteers, to go out across Scotland as puppeteers working in the villages, in the communities, and I'll train them for free.
Thank you. But then it won't be a social business. It will be a good social business if you charge them a fee. They don't have to pay up front.
Yeah. If
they earn money, they can pay you a fee because this is where they created this income for them. So then they will take it seriously, and you will take it seriously together. That will be a social business. Thank you. All is a question of, do you want to make money for yourself, or you don't want to make money for yourself? That's the whole issue. It's not the size. I can create a social business with 2 employees. That's a social business. I can create a social business with 200,000 employees. What I decided, this is a business that I created to solve problems, number one. And I don't want to make personal money. Company make the money, money stays with the company. And my focus is in solving problems. That's what the definition of social business is. It's not the size. But what I'm saying, you can do it in a small way to test it out. If it works, it can be a global thing. Like when we did microcredit in Bangladesh, to give an example, it was just in one village. It all started with $27. And now it's a global phenomenon. It's everywhere. Because it works everywhere. It's the same thing. It's just a repetition. It's not, every time you're not inventing something. You're just using the same thing, same policy, same methodology. And it works. That when we use the word social business, we want to retain the definition as something where you don't want to take a penny as a dividend beyond your investment money. You can take back your investment money, but nothing more than that. That's what the social business is all about us. You see, money making has its own logic. Once you start with that logic, you get carried away with their logic. You can't stop. You may start with the point, but it will come back again and again with its forceful logic to push you in the direction later on you'll not feel good about it. The word microcredit has its connotation, it's its own specific meaning. We developed it, so we gave that connotation into that word. And the connotation for microcredit is a loan for poor women to create income generating activity without collateral. So for us, the purpose is to help her, in creating her own life. We had no intention of making money out of her. So if I charge $1 for her cost of this, there's a fair cost, whatever she has taken for the money and so on. But if I want to make money, I have to charge her $1.50. If I didn't charge for $1.50, that 50 cents would have been with her. So I'm taking away her 50 cents for me. I said, microcredit should not be used as a tool for a better off people, wealthy people, to make money out of the poor people. As long as they're poor, help them to get out of poverty. Once they are out of poverty, they're even, you can make money for them. So have patience for that period. So that let's help them to get out. I'm not saying the payday lenders, by law, they should be closed down. I can't do that. All I'm saying, this is what they do, I don't like it. I would like to give them another option. And this is what I offer the option. In New York City, the same city where 1,000% interest is charged by the payday lenders, the interest rate in Grameen America is 15%. And we cover our costs. We have no problem with that. So that is the distinction. Once you get involved with the other side, it will continue and it will never stop. How much profit you want to make? Why do you want to make profit out of that? You are taking away her money. I said, if a poor person, I don't want to make money from her. That's my position. Thank you very much.